folks, work's picking up now on the plot again. I've gone over 2 of the beds with the rotavator this morning. The soils come out really good. It's like black crumbly stuff. And in the first bed, what I'm going to do is I've got a dozen spring cabbage that I've had in cell trays for ages. Well, 6 of Advantage and 6 of, I can't remember what it is, we'll see later. Anyway, I've left them a bit long. The slugs have had at least 1, but I've got to get them in now, so let's go and get that job done. Well, there's the bed there. I've already planted the 6 Advantage. I've firmed the holes up. I planted each one, I've stuck a good handful of lime in. And what I'll do, when I've finished completing the other row, is give them a swill in with a canful of lime as well. This one's here are the Advantage, and the other ones I couldn't remember there. Those are called Durham Early. This is just a normal watering can with a couple handfuls of lime in. I've given it a good stirring. So now what I'll do, I'll water the cabbages in, cover them up with a net and leave them to do their own thing. So there's all the cabbages now covered up with the netting. Could have actually got another row in there, but I've got no more plants anyway. That'll do. We'll just see how they go. I just started to think about planting the elephant garlic, and I realised the soil level is about 2 or 3 inches below the top of the borders. So I've decided what to do. I've delved into my stockpile of well-rotted horseman now. Look at that, it's beautiful stuff. What I'm going to do is put a top dressing on of about 4 inches. Just turn it over once with a fork, leave it a day or two to settle, and then start planting in. It's about 7 foot deep, 4 foot wide, 4 foot high, and it's just crumbly. Well, there's the manure on the top. Nice thick coat in there. I was just about to turn it in. One turnover and then disaster. It's only a cheap little fork, that is. It's the one I bought from Dobby's. It was about 10 quid. So I've just been on the internet and ordered a nice bulldog digging fork, and hopefully that will be with me in a few days. In the meantime, I've got a little border fork which I can turn that over with and get it underway. So that's the bed now. All I've done now is put the spade in, turned it over once and left it. I haven't done nothing else, and I'm not going to do anything else now. It's nice crumbly soil, as you can see. And I'll be planting straight into that with the garlic and the onion sets. And because I've just turned the soil over, what I'm going to do is just get the top a light dust in the bloodfish and bone again, just in the planting area, then I'll plant the bulb straight in. These are some of the cloves of the elephant garlic. I'll be planting these about 1 inch below the surface, about 6 to 8 inches apart. Because I've just turned the soil over, it's nice and soft, and they should have no problem poking their heads up when they start get going. This one is a right monster. I got a couple of packs of these onions I picked from Wilco's, just £2 each. These ones are a collection, mixed. I've got another one round there, which is just Japanese onions, white. So I'm going to put them in next. So that's the 3 rows of elephant garlic. Put in the ND now. Morning folks, 1st of October. And I've just spent the first 10 minutes replanting the bulbs where I planted yesterday. The fox has been over the night, and they obviously smelt the bone well and had a good dig round, and a lot of the bulbs was on the top. So I've just popped them back in. So the first job today is to put the barrier around with a net on the top. Whilst the cage put round now, all I've got to do is pop the top on, and hopefully that will keep him out. I've started to pull the sunflowers out now, in between the Sarpo Miras, and when I've got them out, there's 2 rows of Sarpos I'll probably dig up because I'm occupying a full bed which I can then manure, and I might just take the tops off the rest and leave them in the ground. I'll do that over the next couple of days and we'll see how it goes. I've took the tops out of the Sarpo Miras now, and I've started on the last bed there. There's just 2 rows in this one because I had a few odd bedding plants in, and as you can see there's the odd potato there and there lying on the top. So all that's left now is just take the bedding plants out. Yeah, and I might get the fork in and have a look what we've got underneath. Well, I've just come to dig the first few Sarpo Mira up, and then I realised that yesterday I snapped my fork. Here it is. I've ordered another one, and I've also ordered an ash handle, so I can repair this one as well. The only other option I've got is I've got a border fork. It's only 3.5 prongs. So what I'll do, I'll try and dig it out with the handler, the digging fork, and if that don't work I'll see if I can borrow one. I've had a look around the plot. Unfortunately there's nobody in here, so I can't even borrow one. Anyway, we'll see how we go. First thing I'm going to put the fork through one. Never mind. I'll play, that's the last one. Clearly too much like hard work, so I'll wait till I can get a fork and do it properly. But that's the all off the first tuber, and I must say I'm pretty pleased with that crop. So I hope the rest will like it. Well, another one of the plot elders come along and kindly let me borrow his 5-pronged fork, so let's see what we got. So I've just laid the crop out onto the mesh frame I've got. I'm going to leave them there to dry out for probably overnight, and brush them off and bag them up tomorrow. Quite pleased with that. That's off 6 tubers, that is. So I'm not sure what the weight is. I don't think I'll bother weighing them, but that's what we've got off them. So this is the crop off the 2 rows of potatoes off the middle bed I've dug up now. So these are the Sarpos, and we have had the 1 or 2 freak ones, and that's quite a big one there. There's another one there. So there is some big potatoes. If you look along here, really happy with this crop. And so this is just the 2 rows. I think there's probably 10 potatoes. I think it was in there, 5 in each row. There's a couple of there of the second earlies that I found. You can see the different colour. So I just left them to dry out, and I'll be rubbing the dirt off and bagging them a bit later on. What I've done now and all, I've run the mantis across this bed here, and now I'll just level it off a bit better. Then I'll just put some well rotted horse manure on. I'll probably cover that with black polythene and give that a rest over the winter. Just move across here onto this bed now. There's still 3 rows left of the Sarpos in here, and I think I'm going to leave them in and pull them as we need them, unless we got a lot of rain expected, and then I'll probably dig them up before then rather than leave them in soggy soil. As you can see, they're starting a nice pile there, just to probably cover it up and probably burn it a bit later on. These are a few sweet candle I've just pulled up. Again, I'm very pleased with them. So these are grown in the water tank, and what I did, I put a layer of horse manure about 2 or 3 inches at the bottom, then sifted the soil and put the carrots in. If you look then there, you can see the hole, and that there's the drain hole, and when the plants get watered, the surplus goes through the hole into the pot, and then I use that as a liquid feed as it comes through the horse manure. I've just changed the screen around the back of these, the winter cabbages. These shields was originally around the outdoor tomatoes, so I've just put that there. I'll put a sheet of glass up just the front, just as a temporary measure. I've just run the rotavator over here, and it stops it throwing all the soil up against the mesh. So what I'm going to do now is put a nice dressing of fresh horse manure, no, sorry, well rotted horse manure on the top, and then I'll cover it up with some polythene, and that's that one done for the winter. So we're here in the compost bin. I've removed 4 of the boards at the front, and you can see that's really nice stuff. That's just over, it's probably about 9 months old, that is. It's horse manure. Originally it was up past the top of the white rail, and that's how much it's dropped, sunk, and that's nice and compact now. And so I'm going to get a few barrel loads of that out and get it on top of the beds, cover them up for the winter. So I've already started here. I've got a bit of shoveling to do. So that's the second bed, covered with the rotted horse manure, a good thick layer on top. And all that's left now to do is put the blanket on like the other one. So that's it, 2 beds packed up ready for the winter, and all that's left at the top there is the bed with the 3 rows of Sarpo Mira in. As I say, I might leave those in depending how the weather goes. If we can have lots and lots of rain, I think I might get them up, but apart from that I'm going to stay in. Well, I've just come indoors now because the sun's going down and it drops cold very quickly. You probably gathered I've shot these videos over a number of days, and I don't know what the total span is, but I think I've got a few minutes of footage, so what I'll probably do is split it up into 2 videos I'll put out within a couple of days of each other. Again, thanks very much to me subscribers, and also welcome to all the new subscribers. The count's still growing, and I really, appreciate that. Thank you very much. I've had a few shout outs recently, and I do appreciate that, but I like to return the favour sometimes. And one thing I like you to have a look at now, for those of you who don't subscribe, is a family called the Greenfingered Longleys. I'll put it along the bottom here. Is it there now? Maybe I've got some stuff here. Try this. Did that work? Yeah, the Greenfingered Longleys, Joe and Phil, and they've got a lovely plot there, raised beds, polytunnel. Unfortunately, Phil's less able to get out on the plot as he obviously would like to, but he does get down amongst the weeds as and when he can. So just pop along there, give him a quick look and hit the subscribe button. I'm sure they'll all appreciate it. Alright then, so that's it until next time, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.